is your favorite color?
Blue.
Right, off you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
In use as long as centuries have guarded gates, the password, or a word or string of characters used to prove identity, as Wikipedia tells us, is one of the most closely guarded secrets of our lives. And why shouldn't it be? The average person has about 50 of them, and they keep our banking, email, Facebook, even dating information our very own. At least in a perfect world.
Everybody is trying to get everybody's information for criminal purposes or even just to get out of a bad jam.
Of course, remembering those passwords can often prove to be a bit daunting.
Believe it or not, some of the most common passwords are your pet's name, your children's name, your spouse's name, date of birth, anniversary, and where you went on your honeymoon. So the one thing to remember is it easy for you to remember? That makes it easy for a hacker to get into it.
But the easily remembered passwords also come with a significant risk.
One thing to remember is the more simple it is for you to remember, the more simple it is for them to remember.
Remember, while using the same password for everything may make it easy for you, it also means if your password is compromised, someone else may have the keys to your entire kingdom. So what is a person to do? Well, the good news is there are options.
Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a password just because it's a password. It can be a phrase like, I got married in July. Use the first character of each word, and then that can be your password, added with possibly the year of your wedding.
And speaking of phrases, there's another one we all know. Yeah, there's an app for that. But if your mind is on your own vault, the very first question you need to ask before putting your passwords on the cloud is about safety.
A lot of the apps have built-in encrypted features so that when you actually do log in, it's encrypted and no one else can get to those passwords except you.
Those right now are as safe as you can get because they are encrypted higher than what normal banks are using.
Apple, of course, offers a keychain which promises to handily store all of your delicate details, but there are many choices.
My favorite is Keeper. It's what I use right now, and I have probably 60 passwords within that app. Two of my favorite paid apps for securing your password is OneSafe and OnePassword, and they cost from $5.99 to $17.99.
Well, once you have picked the perfect 50 passwords and decided how you plan to keep them safe and accessible to only you, there's one other small task you need to keep in mind.
Change your passwords on a regular basis. About 90 to 120 days you can change them, and they don't necessarily have to be hard passwords. They just need to be complicated for somebody to figure out.
All in all, when it comes to passwords, selection is important, remembering is key, and securing them is paramount. That reminds me, I need to pick up an order of ginkgo biloba. Tyler Ryan, Watch Fox News.